guys, welcome back for my YouTube channel Educational Euphoria. As I promised you earlier, I hope to discuss about the third person singular form of a verb from this video. Look at these sentences. I start work at 8 a.m. She starts work at 8 a.m. Let's name this pair as pair A. Next, pair B. We pay the membership fee once a year. He pays the membership fee once a year. At last, pair C. I study English every day. Kevin studies English every day. Did you see how the verb changes in each pair of these sentences? Now, before we go any further, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so you are notified every time when I post a new video. Now, let's go back to the lesson. First of all, let's categorize the subjects as singular and plural. In pair A, those two subjects come under the category of singular. Those subjects are I and she. In pair B, we can see the subjects are we and he. We comes under the plural subject category while he comes under the singular category. At last, in pair C, I and Kevin, those both two subjects come under the singular category. Here, I have to discuss about an extra important point. I comes under the category of singular. So, what is the reason for erase the suffix s from the verb? Does there a mismatch with the singular and plural form? Do you think in that way? No, actually there's no any error about the number. Most probably, though we know that we should not add any s or es or ies at the end of a verb when the subject comes as I, but we exactly don't know about the reason. So the reason is this. I is a singular noun as well. He, she, it, Kevin, or one object depict the same class. But I comes under the first person pronoun category while he, she, Kevin, it, or one object come under the category of third person singular pronouns. So I think now you got at least a small clear idea about why does I take plural verb. Before moving to today's lesson, please go back to my channel and watch prefixes and suffixes video as you need the knowledge regarding suffixes for today's lesson. I will put the link of that video in the description box. Third person singular form of a verb. There are 4 types I am going to teach you. This is the first type, type 1. Most verbs in English form the third person singular by adding suffix s to the base form. Look at these examples. First one, sing changes to sings. give, change to gives. As well, require change to requires. This is the first type of third person singular form of a verb. Let's move to the next type. Type 2. When the verb end in ch, sh, x, ez, or double s, the third person singular form formed by adding the suffix es. Look at these examples. Watch changes as watches. Watch. You can see that this word ends from ch. So when you need to change watch into third person singular form, you have to add the suffix es as, and you can create the third person singular form as watches. The second example is miss. If you need to change the verb miss to third person singular, you have to add the suffix es. So miss changes to misses. As well, rush changes to rushes. Mix to mixes, as well, whiz to whizzes. These are the examples for type 2. Now let's move for type 3. Before moving to type 3, I need to tell this to you. Please check about the end letters of a word before changing that verb to third person singular form. Okay? Okay. Next we can move to our next type, type 3. If the verb end from consonant plus y, third person singular formed like this. The y should cut and you have to add ies. Look at this example. Cry. So, in that verb, there's a consonant. The consonant is R and that verb end from Y. So you have to change it to IES. You have to cut that Y and you have to add IES and the verb changes to cries. If the verb end from vowel plus Y, the third person singular formed like this. Vowel plus Y, you have just to add suffix s. Thus, you should not cut the Y, you have just to add the suffix s. Look at this example. Pay. Now you can see the vowel A comes before the Y, uh, so there's no need to cut that Y because A is a vowel letter. You have just to add the suffix s. This is the third type of uh, third person singular form of verbs. Now we have to move to the last type. Third person singular form of these verbs are quite different. This is the last type and type 4. Third person singular. Look at these verbs. Be verb of third person singular is. Okay. Next, have. Third person singular of have is has. And also, third person singular of do is does as well. Third person singular of go is goes. I think today's lesson is very clear to you. I hope that you can understand this lesson easily. These are the all four types of the formations of third person singular form of verbs. I have already added some exercises in a PDF sheet. You can check the description box and you can download that exercise sheets and you can do it them. It will be a great help to understand this lesson easily for you. That's the end of this episode. Let's meet from another video. Uh, Goodbye, and this is Educational Euphoria. Thank you.